All praise to Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, who knew the truth before I did, and pretty much anyone else who's like pretty much a part of GMS helping out with spreading his word, yeah, and the Man of Valor 13. Yep. So the title of this lesson is gonna be Cannibalism in the Scriptures. Yep. So we're gonna start off with Deuteronomy 28 and 52. 28. Let's see. Yep. 28. Seriously? That's my phone. That's my phone for you. It's gonna take a minute. Alright, so we're at Deuteronomy 28. And we're gonna go all the way down to 52. So, I think this is what happened in like 70 AD. I'm not really sure what's going on here. So, what's going on here? Like, this could be like a prophecy that is yet to take place, or that took place in like 70 AD, but this was prophesied earlier, before 70 AD. But the reason why I'm bringing up cannibalism is because that's exactly what's going to be happening during Jacob's trouble, like during the famine that's going to hit this land. Okay, Deuteronomy 28 verse 52. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou hast trusted throughout all thy land. He shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, which Yahweh hath given thee. Moving on down to 53. Thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, and the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord Yahweh has given thee. In the siege and in the straitness within thine enemies shall distress thee. Talking about, these other nations. Starting off with, Esau, the so-called white man, the devil of the Bible. And, Moab, so-called Chinese, Japanese, and the Hamites over there in Africa. And, pretty much the list goes on. Move down to 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. 55, verse 55, so that he will not give them any of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left him in the siege and in the straitness, wherein thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground of the devilness and the tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. Verse 57. And toward her, those are just like friends. I really need to turn it off. 57. And toward her young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for the want of all things secretly in the siege and the straitness, wherein thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. 58. If thou wilt not observe, do all these words of this law which that are written in this book, thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the saying is, like, these four scriptures are heavy because these are we're going to enter in these times known as Jacob's trouble, martial law, famine, pestilence, because the Lord is going to empty out his entire wrath on this entire world for pretty much the inhabitants of this world, because in all actuality, this land is, like, this whole world is jacked up. Like, this there's fish in the ocean that are just pretty much that have like hepatitis, and then these whales are also beaching themselves. These animals are basically killing themselves, really. So yeah, this is part one. I'll make like a part two, Lord's will. All praise to Yahweh Hawashai, and all thanks and honor given to the apostles of Great Millstone on down. Shalom.